see-through. And I ain't trying to be cool, no, I'm just trying to be true.
I'm Todd Grisham, and how about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? Brooklyn Hall. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Fists of Fire, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And they'll be facing Valkyrie, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. They'll be fighting in the middleweight division.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
First up, we have Fists of Fire from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win. Up against them, Valkyrie from Mexico, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with light red trim. Here is the current national middleweight champion, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the yellow trunks trimmed with white, Valkyrie.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Which fighter will say no mas? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with the jab. You'd like to see more jabs. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? It's bombs away. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Slip to avoid the jab. Beautiful counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Missing with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense on that jab. A high-octane battle. Failing to score with that right hook. And he scores with the counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. An uppercut does not score. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Just misses with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He missed with that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just avoids the left uppercut. His stamina is off the charts. Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. There's the bell to start round 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Left hook missed. What a nightmare scenario. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Why weren't they more cautious? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.